Everybody, I'm Elwirfy, and today we're going to be talking about something that I've actually been wanting to talk about for a good bit, but I didn't quite know the words to say, but now I do have the words to say. Obviously, you can tell as I date this video very wonderfully that I'm at 571 subscribers. Yay! We're making progress, getting out of the rut, slowly building that community. Love all of you guys, by the way. But I want to talk about specifically something I've noticed more and more as I've started to grow the community and as more of you guys have showed up, which is awesome. Always love having you guys there. But I wanted to talk about this thing that I've noticed, which is not necessarily bad, but I've just noticed I can't stop thinking about YouTube. I don't know. I mean, obviously, that's great for being able to make content, being able to make sure we have daily postings to make sure that you guys are definitely enjoying what we're making here, but you got to understand that I don't mean to over focus on a single thing. Like, I like playing video games. I like, making music. I like writing. I'm more than just someone who talks about YouTube, right? And I want to make that clear that even though we do have a big focus on YouTube and helping you guys out, which I really do love, that's not the only thing the channel's for. And I didn't want to make the channel turn into something that became something where I have to constantly be thinking about, right? So when you have a passion for something and when you love something, like I do, like I love making YouTube videos, I find that it kind of almost is consuming of a lot of my thoughts. And I spend more time than I think I realize just refreshing my YouTube channel or looking at my YouTube channel, seeing if you guys have commented on anything, seeing if you guys have replied in the community tab, seeing if there's anything that I need to do in order to make my content even better for you guys to have a really, really good time enjoying yourselves. And it's tough, you don't always know exactly what you want to be doing, or even sometimes if what you are doing is the right thing for you. But one thing I have noticed is that as we've been growing the audience and obviously growing the channel as I make new content and different things to talk about with you guys, that it's really become, for me, more of a passion, I think, and I hope you guys do see it that way as well. Obviously, you might think, oh, this guy's like going crazy over his channel, or like he's seemingly being obsessive, or like thinking too hard about this when he really doesn't need to be. That's not true, I don't think I'm doing this in an unhealthy way, and I think it's always good to be able to humble yourself and reflect on whether or not the way that you're going about your life and just in general choices we make is in fact something that's healthy for you, me, everyone. There's no one set way of knowing whether or not what you're doing is healthy or if you're pursuing it in a healthy way other than getting outside help. So I wanted to give this video as an opportunity to kind of call me on my shit if you think my daily posting is a bit too much. I don't mean to be spamming you guys or kind of bothering you. I just want to make sure we have lots of content, and I've always had trouble posting content because I'll like post consistently for a while and then I'll take a big break and it sucks. I don't mean to do that, but I know for some of you like that, some of you might not. Java, get the hell out of here. We're making a video. We are not updating Java. Anyway, I don't think that anyone who's starting out on YouTube should ever feel like they're trapped in what they do, because if you like are small and you're like making lots of content and then nobody's watching, that sucks. That actually really hurts a lot. And I could see how someone could get more invested and kind of get more involved, kind of like I did, honestly, as I was working on my YouTube channel. Like, I get no views. I have so many videos with absolutely no views on them. And it's crazy how many hours of my life I've spent making things that nobody's watched. And that's part of the reality of it. Sometimes you just make stuff that nobody's interested in, that nobody cares about. I mean, shoot, if we go to the videos section, we can clearly see what kind of stuff you guys are liking and what kind you don't. Am I always able to predict that? Well, not really. But if you look, I made a video about YouTube burnout, and I made it, seemingly a little more clickbait, but it's not really because it is on topic. But you guys seem to watch that more than a video about respecting your audience, which, again, I'm really happy I made that video. I love that video. It means a lot to me that I was able to make something like that, but not as many people watch it. Not as many people are interested. My channel shoutouts, that's got 46 views. That's awesome. At the time of this recording, obviously, who knows, that might change. And all that. My COVID video, 50 views. You know what I mean? But then something like this thumbnail right here. Oh my god, I bumped the mic. I'm so sorry. Like the too many numbers one talk about your analytics and how we talk about analytics. That's something that people just aren't as interested in. And hey, that's fine. That's all up to you. And then I make one that seems maybe a little more judgmental, like the personality is everything one, where I just talk about your identity and stuff and who you are. And more people seem to want to watch it. I think that there's definitely a trend on this channel that I'm noticing of making controversial sounding things seeming to get more views. And I don't know if it's I don't know. Like, what have I been teaching you guys, right? We're trying to avoid getting sucked into stuff. Because if you look at the I'm So Disgusted one, where I criticize vidIQ for kind of not practicing what they preach, that got a good amount of views, but it's nothing like the YouTube burnout one. So I'm curious kind of where we need to be targeting ourselves to be able to grow the community, to make content that, I'm still happy to make, that's honest about who I am, that's reflective and enjoyable, but is also something that you guys want to watch as well, something that makes you want to come back and makes you want to enjoy it. So this is not necessarily a, hey, let's sit down and check in on the channel update. It's also, for you guys to learn as well that, even as I grow and even as you grow as well, there'll be ups and downs in whether or not people are enjoying your content or when people watch your content. Like, there was a time when I post some certain kind of videos and I get hundreds of views on the channel. Help, my diplomacy videos, where I just talk about a board game, it's got thousands of views, but I don't have thousands of subscribers. So clearly it was good videos, but not videos that made it about me, which is why we're talking to you guys, because I like being able to be myself and talk to you guys. I think I bumped the mic again. I'm so sorry. I just got home from work, so I'm a bit all over the place, right? That's why we're honing in our focuses on, I guess, in a sense, this kind of roundabout way to come back to wanting to be obsessed in a healthy way, to take an obsession of wanting to do really good work and work really hard at making your content enjoyable for everyone, turn into a passion that is something you can be proud of. And I think that being able to be proud of your work, as I've said before on the channel, is incredibly, incredibly important. Because if you're not proud of what you're doing, what are you doing, right? What's going on? Oh my god, So, I really do love making content for you guys, and I absolutely love it, and I don't plan to stop, just to be clear. That's not what the point of the video is, but I'm just saying, if you're a small content creator, and you're trying to figure out where you're at for your channel, if your channel is doing well, if it's not doing well, if it's something that, you like, or you don't like, you'll find that as you go, and as you develop your passion, your hobby, whatever you're trying to do, I think that you'll see that eventually you'll get to a point where you know who you are, kind of, and like what your channel is going to be about, and then you can really delve into it, and get into the nitty gritty. Stop doing surface level stuff and really invest, because it is an investment, your channel, right? It's an investment in yourself as well. So, I guess for the sake of being healthy for everyone, don't go nuts. If making YouTube videos is too hard for you, or being consistent making daily videos is too hard, don't do it. You just don't have to do it. No one's making you make YouTube videos, right? And I like making YouTube videos. That's my passion. I love it so much. And I just hope that this channel has been a good reflection of a healthy way to make YouTube videos. Because these videos take me, as long as the video is to make, besides the thumbnail time. That does take a good amount of my time. But other than thumbnails, honestly, I just sit down and talk. And if I can do something as simple as that and be able to make, even if though it's a small community, even though not many people comment, that's okay. As long as, you guys are enjoying the content and I'm making at least one person happy, I feel like I've done my job, and I'm at the very least, if not exceeding, at least meeting my goals for what I wanted out of my channel when I started all those years ago. So thank you all for watching. I super enjoy having you guys here. As always, I'm Elwirfy, and I will definitely be seeing you guys next time. Take care, everyone.